guys, there's something I want to talk about. I fell in love. It took a long time, but I'm in love again. I didn't think it would happen, and finally my heart's open again. I'm in love with this, the Nintendo Switch. And I don't think it's just a Switch per se. I think it's just this form factor, this handheld form factor. I fell in love with gaming again. I thought we were done. I thought it was over. I became one of them COD bros, and I thought my relationship with gaming was over. But this past weekend, I fell in love. I didn't think it was gonna happen. I thought it was over for me. I'm 35 now, and I have a son, so it's really hard justifying your purchases. I felt me pulling the trigger to buy this was really tough. I sat there with and honestly tried to reflect on why I haven't enjoyed playing games and what it is that I need. I thought about when I used to enjoy gaming last, and I remember the feeling I used to have when I was little or playing Pokemon, and my most fun times was on handhelds. It's true. And I think about it, I enjoyed the PS1, and then the only thing that basically I bought the PS2, and mainly most of us just played Call of Duty and GTA, and that was pretty much it. And that's stuck with me for all these years, where I have a PS5 there, and the only thing I played with it was COD, Warzone with my friends. That's the only thing this device gets used for. I'm one of those COD bros, but I wasn't a COD bro. I was like thinking about it when I was younger. I was the original, the OG gamer. I bought the first N64 with Pokemon Stadium. I actually bought the first Pokemon Yellow. Is an interesting story about, like, they were sold out of the blue and the red, and me and my mom went all around and everyone was sold out, and we found the yellow version in one little store at the back in London, in Wood Green, and no one had seen the yellow version. And I was the only one in my class with it, and I had this little Pikachu running around. And it was so cool because just like how Ash couldn't get the other Pokemon, I couldn't get the other cartridges. And it was so funny that it happened that I had the Pikachu version. That, like, I was late to the party like Ash, and I got the Pikachu. It was so surreal. Anyway, it was thanks to Pokemon that I made my first friends. Like, it was thanks to Pokemon that, like, I had any social life when I was like 10. Yeah. So anyway, I had a reflection about what got me, what I used to enjoy, and I was like, look, the only games you really used to get through and really used to enjoy was Nintendo games. Other than that, you played COD. And so anyway, long story short, when I reflected that, I was thinking about buying at Steam Deck. And then Pokepedia came out, and what was the other one? Donkey Kong, obviously, that had been out. What else? And then Relinquium didn't really register until after I bought this with Pokepedia. And yeah, I started paying attention to that, and I bought that too. I bought the kit, and different take from all the other YouTubers. Everyone wants physical, but part of what I love about this is what I was showing to my friend. Look, it's off, right? Bam. Turned it on. Oops. It always happens like that, right? Press the wrong button. Turned it on, and now menu, bam, I'm in the game I was playing, right? Back into Village. And then just menu again, and I can just go into another game. All my games are there. I specifically only buy digital because part of the reason why I love this is the ease of use. I kept saying to my friends, like, every time it'd be like, do the download on the PS5 and, update it and get ready so we can play. And I'll always be like, it's not like I've been playing COD either. I've been put off all normal, not handheld consoles. And I keep saying, like, I just can't be bothered. I have to turn on the TV, change the channel, and look how easy it is. And then you just lock it, put it into the dock, and the TV, it just comes on. It just comes on to your TV. You take it out, play it when you want, and it's just so much freedom and it's so much fun. And the Nintendo games specifically, in my case, maybe you'll be better off with a Steam Deck, but the nostalgic bit of Pokepedia and all those kiddie games, like it just, I mean, like I'm 35 and I'm in like a more peaceful vibe in my life where I'm having fun, like trying to rediscover my kid side of me, the younger side of me, especially now I've got a son as well. I'm able to see things more, trying to see things from his eyes, remember being a kid. And it's cozy, and it's not just cozy playing Pokepedia. The whole handheld thing is very nostalgic and comforting. And if you felt out of love with gaming, I fully recommend you get a handheld because I didn't play not 5 hours of gaming, I think, in the last year. I don't think I put in more than 5 hours on my PlayStation 5. And in the last, it's embarrassing because I played for Resident Evil 7 for 60 hours because I'm obviously rubbish. And the AI was making fun of me, saying that I did that now. And I put in 20 hours in, 11 hours in RE8 and at about 20 hours in Pokepedia. So in a week, I have played more in 1 week than I have in probably, I don't even know, maybe 5, 6 years. How amazing is that? How great is that to just found passion for something, a nice hobby, and not just watching. I'm not much of a doom scroller, but I watch YouTube. And that's also a part of how I enjoy it. I like watching YouTube and playing my games, and I just found something that works for me, and I really couldn't recommend that some kind of handheld more. I think it's brilliant, and yeah. So I wanted to speak about my love of gaming. It's this handheld, this beautiful thing that I'm in love with genuinely. Because back in my life, I brought something I used to care about very much to my life again. And part of something I care about is also making YouTube videos, and it's inspired me to make videos. So who knows, maybe I'll keep going. It's nice to have made a video again. And let me know if handheld has brought your love back to gaming, or if you find yourself losing love for gaming in general, because maybe it's not giving us new experiences anymore, or if you never lost your love for gaming and completely happily gaming still and have no complaints. I would love to hear from you. Feel free to subscribe. I don't know if I'm going to keep continuing, but I would love to show you the games I'm playing, and basically just start this channel about the things that I want to talk about, because I want to talk about so much. I have these conversations in my head, and I want to share them with people, because I know that there's people who think about these things as well. And I would like to build a community to have. It's not necessarily to have people to talk to, because I have a lot of love in my life. I have lovely people in my life who listen to me. But I would like to meet people who feel passionate about handhelds and VR and real different experiences specifically. And that nostalgic feeling of being a kid again. And, that warm, cozy, trying to find the warmth, the good vibes that I had lost as adult, and now I'm finding them. Having sorted out, my adulting, I'm finding they should make a term. I'm finding my childing or kidding again. So thank you. I guess welcome to the Carnage Show again. Thank you for listening to me rant. And tell me your opinions. Have you recently found your love for gaming in general or handhelds? See you next time. Bye.